Friends, let's take a look at our human condition today with a culture cruise. These stories from today's paper. Blackout brings Spain and Portugal to a standstill. Wall Street banks unload last batch of Musk's ex-buyout debt. President escalates his fight to deport migrants. Trump's next 100 days to turn to tax, trade, and peace deals. Russian plans put Europe on edge. Kremlin is preparing to add troops in NATO border regions far from Ukraine. Whoa. Former federal employees left waiting. In Trump's portfolio, bonds of cities he badmouths. Oh boy. President has trust problem with judges. Columbia students' detention puts a rural Louisiana town in spotlight. U.S. jet lost overboard in carrier mishap. Ugh. Trump's tax cut tied to tariffs doesn't add up. MAGA loyalists are gaining a foothold in D.C. lobby. No surprise there, right? We know who runs this country. Russia offers short pause. Putin says 3-day ceasefire in May will commemorate World War II victory. Iceland, noting Greenland's plight, rethinks defense. Yeah, Canadians go to polls under shadow of Trump's threats. Israel pressured to lift aid ban in Gaza. South China Sea rift grows. We could predict that one. Chinese manufacturers scour the world for new buyers. Widespread blackout hits Spain, Portugal. That was a bummer. All right, personal journal. With gratuities, consumers have reached a tipping point. Diners are rejecting digital prompts for tips, rejecting bad service, using cash, and eating more at home. Lively walks Minefield promoting her new film. She was a little more out there on the first film. Athletes inject Ozempic into routine. Runners, cyclists, and other fitness enthusiasts say weight loss drugs give them a performance edge despite potential risks. It's unfortunate at how so many committees have misjudged great athletes who had small amounts of benign things in their bloodstream, even probably more benign than some of the risks associated with these drugs, but that's us. Street sweeper becomes viral sensation. That was a great story. A pianist's rich legacy. It's amazing how these pianists can bring a profound artistry to Bach, Beethoven, and other masters that have been played millions of times. I'm going to say this story on Shedeur Sanders for one on what I call Psych 101. This new book I'm going to save for Universal Book Club, and we'll end with a couple of business stories. Office meltdown leaves zombie buildings. We have the same thing here in Denver because of the perception and reality of crime. Inflation worries cut both ways. Fear of rising prices can make upfront purchases rational for some consumers, but not all.